All right, Big Bang. Today is Monday. It's June 5th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Snake Draft Monday. We are joined by two of our most frequent guests, Clem and Rico Bosco on Zoom. Clem, how are you?
I'm doing great. Love being with you guys again, and I love being with Rico. I don't think we've ever done a dog walk draft together, and he's one of my favorite, participants here. So it's an honor and a pleasure, fellas.
Is that true, Rico? You and Clem have never been on the same draft?
Clash of the Titans. This is Clash of the Titans.
This is kind of
like the overlap everybody wanted.
That's how we should label the YouTube. The Clash of the Titans.
This is kind of groundbreaking. I didn't even realize it because usually you guys are like, you'll fill in as like just a member of the panel, and then the other person will be the guest. So now it's
this is like the All-Star game.
Yeah, it's and it's a great topic, I think.
I know you think that.
You don't think it's a great
topic?
topic?
Eddie always picks things that he can win.
No, that's not true.
I bet you he knew what the topic was at like 6 p.m. last night, and then
that's exactly
didn't
what
text
he did,
the
yes.
other four of us until like half an hour before the show.
Nope, I had two other ideas for drafts. Both guests could not do either of them, so we went to this one. And I think this is good. I did talk about it a little bit with Clem. You know, we bounced off the topic a little bit, and that's how we landed here. So the frozen food aisle draft will be today, as you probably read in the title already.
Years in the making, Ed. We've been talking about this for a while, too, right?
We have.
This was part of the trilogy, I believe.
Yes, part of the trilogy.
How do you just get booted mid-fucking chat? Like,
You're back.
You're fine.
Yeah, I know.
The only thing we have working in our favor is that Eddie's a little rattled because we have a dog running around the office today, and he's just like
our sales lady. He
can't handle it.
She's got her little.
Every time he walks by, he gets like the shakes a little bit.
I'm not rattled. It's just more so I feel like I'm fucking J-Lo in the mid 2000s with Ben Affleck walking anywhere because I have so many cameras on me. It's preposterous how many people are like in my face
looking to get you.
Yeah, exactly. And like anything I do is like if I put a cup down weird, it's like scrutinized. So that's why I'm a little rattled.
How do you feel about that comment, Dave?
That's unbelievable.
It's
you would
accurate,
mention that.
though.
Chief was playing music in the office this morning. I want you to know that.
He
asked.
I was like,
you didn't ask them. You did not ask them.
I did, Dave. I asked you if you would like to listen to.
I
this
said,
song.
yeah, sure.
Yes, this is this guy.
All right. Well, 1,000-year war can continue another time.
It will.
We got to worry about the Clash of the Titans, the frozen food aisle. Let's begin here. We will do order. Harry has number 1 through 5 behind his back. Rico Bosco, what number is it?
3.
No.
Clem.
1.
Yes.
Oh.
The one I really didn't care if I won or lost here.
That's
we'll go 3.
confident.
We'll just go right in the middle. Plot myself in the middle of this.
1 through 4, Chief.
4.
No.
2.
Yes.
1.
Wow, 1 overall.
Yeah.
With gumption, with authority.
Bravado.
I got one that I actually go to like pretty frequently.
Okay.
That's it.
1 through 3 to me, Harry. I'm gonna say it's 3.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna take the 5 slot. 1 or 2, Rico.
1.
Yes.
2 or 4.
2.
All right, Chief. That puts you in the 4 slot. Order is White Sox Dave, Rico, Clem, Chief, Eddie. Before we really kick things off, though, we do want to talk about the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. And, of course, you guys know that that's Game Time. Game Time was created by fans for fans. Game Time is the ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows, and they guarantee the lowest price. A lot of big things coming up in Chicago in the summer. This is when basically all the events that include musical artists are. Obviously, of course, you got the Sox and the Cubs. I got my eye on, I think Thomas Rhett and Cole Swindell are playing at the United Center. Of course, they're having the smoke out there. Download the Game Time app and just be monitoring your stuff. Okay, just check it out. And you never know what you might want to do last minute because that's possible with Game Time because as the event gets closer, the biggest price drops happen. So keep your eye on Game Time. The purchase process takes 2 taps and 10 seconds. And once you buy the tickets, they're delivered directly to your phone. No printer needed. The app also allows you to easily share tickets with friends via text, so you get in seamlessly. Skip the hassle and enjoy the moment. Download the Game Time app or go to the website. Enter your email and redeem code DOGWALK for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply. Make sure you're using Game Time. It's crazy move not to have this app in the summer with baseball and all the concert events and whatnot. So go do that. And let's get into the draft. The frozen food aisle draft, as specific as possible. We're doing brands. You are not just taking frozen blank and just being like, I'm taking the whole blanket category. Specific as possible. I want people to know what they're getting when they vote this week.
Good, because that would have changed my entire. If you had told me the other way, Ed, I would have been fuck. I would have taken number one overall.
Yeah, for sure.
Chief, I swear to God, if you take all the vegetables, I want to see preservatives in your food today, Chiefs. It's a fucking frozen food aisle here, man. Come on.
No comment.
Triple veggie. He went triple veggie.
You went triple string bean.
Triple string.
I actually hate string beans.
I don't like them either. They're like so bland.
All right, WSD, lead us off.
I took one because I wanted one, and now I got another one in my head, and I'm freaking the fuck out.
It's never gonna make it back to you.
It's never,
Take
ever,
Sam
ever,
Bowie.
ever,
Take
ever,
Sam
ever.
Bowie. Take Sam Bowie.
Know what? I'm gonna go Jack's Frozen Pizza because that's the one I go to the most. And yeah, go ahead, Rico. Say it, Rico.
Uncrustables. Thank you. Thank you very much for that.
He's just skipping right over.
Number one.
I didn't even
They're the
have
best
that on
thing
my
the
list.
board. Thank you
And
very
I know
much.
Dave Portnoy has his beef with Jack's. I don't give a shit. I love Jack's Pizza. That's the only frozen pizza I'll eat with semi-regularly. I'll doctor it up myself. I'll dust off all the excess cheese it has, and I'll put my own mozzarella on it. I'll put some Italian seasoning on it. I'll put my own sausage on it. I'll peel the case off of Italian sausage and just put little sausage balls on the pizza. I love Jack's Pizza.
Rico, I didn't even call you to the
Again,
podium.
And I like Dave. Healthy debate. Dave's number one pick is a food that you basically have to do the work yourself for. I want the viewers and the listeners.
I do that. No one else
Remember that.
does, though. That's a me thing. No one else
Alright.
that I know does that. But Jack's Frozen Pizza is like legitimately, I think, and I would rather spend $40 on pizza than like a $10 hot and ready.
Listen, Dave, I would never kick Jack's Pizza out of bed, but to take it 1-1 is crazy.
I don't
Kind of
care.
like taking March.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's crazy.
March is absolutely one of the best.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
congratulate
I'd like
me
to
for
ask
winning
you
that
guys.
draft?
It
By
was,
the way,
it was an express draft. That doesn't count.
oh, you're
He immediately starts
That's
looking.
two
was
wins
an
that you've stolen.
was an
I won
express
that
draft.
going away at
It was
over
an express
50%.
draft. Doesn't count.
This
Hold on.
guy
Clash of the
fucking
Titans.
stinks.
Let's
that
let-
month's draft. Why did you guys only do 3 guys with 4 picks? Not 5 and 5.
makes you think. I don't know. That's a good point.
We didn't, because it came out on Memorial Day. We didn't have to have it. We had extra time. We're like, fuck it.
Yeah, but the drafts, Dave, the integrity is 5 picks of like, why didn't guys pick 5 months? 5 guys pick 5 months. What's the problem?
You know what he's doing?
Yeah, I know what he's doing.
All right. I'm just making sure.
I was just trying to rip on you.
I don't know if you knew what he was doing. All right, back to the Clash of the Titans and not Chiefs. Chiefs fake win. He won the home run derby.
No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say, you guys disrespected Danny, too. You didn't care about his birthday. Having the same birthday as the September song is fucking incredible. And I know Danny kind of gets the short end of the stick here, but I want to say happy birthday, Danny, a few months ahead of time. That's fucking a great fun fact. I loved it personally. Great song. One of my favorite songs ever.
Yeah,
It's a fantastic song. I love
Wait,
that
he's
song.
got the same birthday as September?
Yeah.
Yeah, Earth,
Oh
Wind, and
my
Fire.
god. I gotta hide him from my sister. It's my sister's favorite song. She'll fucking marry him in 3 seconds. I mean, that's Danny's got fish in a barrel here. That song, it gets everybody going. They got the whole routine at weddings. They do the turn, like the thing, and then they move, and then you go this way. They do the whole September. That's the fucking move, bro.
Be a lot of Chicago
That gets me on the
relatives.
dance floor every time, Rico.
Yeah.
I could be the grumpiest little bitch.
I knew
I'm on the ground.
you guys were doing the right things over there when you switched Danny for Itchy Kreba. Name rhymes with Itchy Kreba. I knew you guys were doing the right thing.
I don't know what he's talking about. with
What
that
is
one.
going on with Rico?
You guys had a guy in Chicago. His name rhymed with Itchy Kreber. He used to help out. Now we got Danny in the mix. Things have turned around.
No,
I'm
that's
with you.
not. That's not right.
I liked that guy. I
That's
wish he
not
was
right.
still doing the stats.
Now
All
I
right.
get it. It took me a minute.
Hold on. Get back to. Can we get back to the Clash of the freaking Titans?
Debate amongst yourselves, and I don't even
Clem.
know. Do you guys have Jacks out there, or is that
Clem.
like regional
Yeah,
thing?
I see it. It's. I'm not going frozen pizza. Number one. No
Yeah.
way.
It goes right past the eye. If we have it, I don't know. It's just there's nothing that jumps out about it. I know Dave hates it, so now I have to hate it too. I am a proud member of ZD. I just love how I didn't know what was going on when Rico started eating and running around, and then he goes Uncrustables. It was like watching someone put the draft pick in, and then the GM for the number 2 pick is like barreling him over to go put it in on the board. I kind of love that. That was a great moment.
You know what? And people, I don't hate Uncrustables, but they are overrated. People like fucking come in their pants for them.
Bro, my dad worked at a place where they debuted them to a big group of financial people.
It's peanut butter and jelly. I can make my own peanut butter and jelly.
It's cold. It's perforated.
You can make that on your own.
Unreal. It's unreal.
It
What
is
else
peanut
overrated?
butter
Fucking
and jelly
blowjobs? Get
on
the fuck outta
bread,
here.
and you freeze it. You can do that on your own. You could, and it'd be better too if you did it on your own because you use better ingredients.
Golf course, quick lunch.
Yeah, they're
fucking
convenient, sure.
In the car, in a sitting, I could probably eat. They're unbelievable cold. I'll be honest, as a kid, I was never a peanut butter and jelly guy. These are the only ones I'll eat. They're the only ones I'll ever eat.
Can you get them in strawberry? I feel like
Yeah, you can.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you get them in strawberry.
I've never had one.
Really?
My God,
I've
it's
had
like,
it. I've had
It's
a
like Boobie
handful.
Miles, and he can throw, and he can throw.
He can pass. Is the
All right.
I ate 4 of them. I ate 4 of them yesterday for lunch. Spider's like, I could eat 36 in a sitting. They're the best.
It's a
fucking
peanut
thing going.
butter and jelly that's frozen and
Nah,
preserved
show
in
her a little
shit.
bit more respect than that, but
Let me just say this.
Fine.
I don't want
They're
to
good.
go.
I like them.
I don't want to clash with my fellow Titan here, even though it's what it's being dubbed as. I have to say this though. I have a hard time where you're paying like $1 a sandwich. When again, like you said, I can go to Costco.
Oh,
I'll get
listen, hey, that's. I don't want to do politics here, but that might be the way of the world and what's going on.
With the
Uncrustables
economy?
had a better deal when they were debuting. It is what it is. We don't do that on this draft, but it's just the way of the world, Clem. You're getting hosed on everything. A bag of chips now is like $4. The
That is
dollar
true.
menu at Wendy's gone. Like that's just the way of the world.
yeah,
it's the value menu everywhere
How
now.
do you think that could get back on track to get things back? Like, what would America have to do?
Hey, Chief, no politics or religion in the Clash
Stop
of the Titans.
supplying the
It
it
Ukraine?
was just a question. I was curious.
Shut
what
up.
Rico
The Clash
had
of the
to say.
Titans has no politics or religion on it, all right?
We talking communism right now,
No.
Chief? Communist
Yeah.
Chief coming out?
No.
can.
You wanna get us-
No.
What do you want me to say it? I don't know. Maybe Donald Bump is the answer.
Oh God!
Maybe Donald Bump.
Rhyming names, all
This
goddamn
is
Titans.
fucking-
show.
Wait, who are you talking about? Donald Gump?
Dave's fucking.
Say it. Say it, Rico. Say his
Not
name.
saying it.
Dave's
I'm
seeing
not
fucking-
saying
All right,
it.
Clem, you're up.
No, stop. I got to reel this back in. This is too much.
Off the rails.
Clem, are you, so you, the price is the only factor with Uncrustables for you?
I think it's kind of silly to be paying like $1 for a peanut butter and jelly. Now, granted, I have kids, so I could just make them whenever I want. And again, when you're on a peanut butter and jelly, run, which I think we talked about with Chaps last time I was on, you can really lose yourself in a good way. I love peanut butter and jelly. It's one of those things I wish we continue eating. We just think we're too old for it. And then when you have it Uncrustable, you're like, why the fuck did I ever let this thing out of my sight? I have had one. I haven't had many because, again, I make them myself. I've had one and it was like frozen solid and it fucking hurts. So it's like, do you have to let it thaw a little? Or did it
Yes.
just have a bad batch?
Oh, so you got to
No.
let it thaw.
Let him thaw.
What if you
Yeah.
pop it in the
Jesus,
toaster?
Rico. The whole point of it, I thought these things were just popping.
Yeah,
out.
exactly. Exactly.
Takes about 8 minutes to get them not frozen. Like literally.
That's one of my biggest issues. Is sometimes you get the icicles on them too.
That's what I'm
You know,
saying.
you
Who
don't want
wants
that,
to
yeah.
freeze
But
something
it was on my board. It's definitely draftable. I think it's a good pick.
Are they only
maybe a
in the
reach,
frozen
but-
aisle?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And I don't. This is a pro for it as well. Goobers did the peanut butter and jelly spread in one jar.
Gross.
Gross, yes. And this works. I don't know if that makes sense, but in my head, that's good for Uncrustables. That works and Goobers doesn't. But all right, hell of a start. Clem, you're up.
Just having the Smucker's logo on there kind of just, it's like, all right, Smucker's, that's a trusted name. I feel good with that.
I could eat it with a spoon. I used to dunk I still actually dunk my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in milk. To this day, I do.
I got
It's just
so
a
many
weird
I
thing
can
I
go
do.
with here. This is a really tough one. Fuck it. I'm gonna go again, Barada here. Go with your heart. Go with what got you to the fucking dance. We're going pigs in a blanket. Pigs
There
in
you
a
go,
blanket.
Clem.
Can we get a brand? I mean, I feel like there's.
I don't
Sure.
think
Are more than one people? I think that brand makes sense for pizzas. I don't know if it makes sense for pizzas.
Yeah, I don't think.
To me, there are three.
It
kind
helps.
of big
Put it this way:
brands.
it helps him on the graphic, but we're all not going to take pigs in a blank. I think it's like pizza. I think pizza's still on the board. You can take another pizza.
Agreed.
I would.
Respect.
I think we can all make a gentleman's agreement right here. That
Yeah, we
you
all
don't-
play fair.
Yeah.
We play
Yeah.
fair.
I guess Hebrew National. I don't really know.
Yes.
I make my. So this is the thing. I make my own, which I kind of like with peanut butter and jelly. I admit that I like to make my own pigs in a blanket. There's times where even just getting it out, cutting it, finding crescent rolls during Christmas season is fucking impossible. And those things go up in price every goddamn day too. These things are kind of worth their weight in gold, or charge their weight in gold. But again, it's become my brand. I said Swish once when I made them. Now I get a million fucking tweets, and I love every single one. I'll retweet you if you write Swish with me with a plate of pigs in a blanket. It's the most elite appetizer. It's a common man appetizer, but it also feels fancy when you're at a wedding. It plays all fucking ways. It's the perfect fucking appetizer. I can't believe I got it at 3. Pigs in a blanket. Swish.
You mentioned Hebrew National. Eddie and I have what I will say is a sort of. It's an abusive relationship between our taste in hot dogs. However, I've said this, I think Hebrew National hot dogs, especially with pigs in a blanket, are every bit as good as Vienna, which is our form of it out here.
See, that's my thing. Vienna pigs in a blanket, I don't think are that good. So I think you made the right choice going Hebrew, or I think Nathan's is solid as well.
I love Nathan's hot dogs too.
But that's
I'm gonna admit, boys, I forgot who I'm talking to. I forgot the fucking. I mean, the guy has a goddamn hot dog on his hat right here in White Sox Dave. I forgot the city I'm talking with. I shouldn't have been so cavalier with it. Hebrew National, even I'll fuck with Sabret.
I like
I don't know
Sabret's
how
too,
Sabret
yeah.
is viewed out there, and Nathan's are all in the mix. And to be honest with you, I almost went kind of crazy with it. Trader Joe's, they have the has like a little Parmesan on there, but it doesn't even say like pigs in a blanket. So I kind of don't like that, you know.
Yeah.
So it felt. I think they call them pups. And I know how he feels about pups.
How do you feel about? Well, it's not. How do you feel? I looked it up. Hebrew National called Franks in a blanket. Do you like
I'm
having
fine
Frank
with it.
Fleming in a blanket?
I think everyone calls them. I'm looking at it here. It looks like Sabret calls them cocktail Franks, and so does Nathan's. It's just I don't know if you could say. They probably don't want to say you're eating dogs, so they probably have to be a little smarter with it, right?
Yeah,
and that's
for sure.
honestly part of the reason I didn't choose Trader Joe's because they say pups, and it's like I feel like that's probably the technical term, right? The little mini Frank is like the mini hot dog.
It's a good pick, Clem.
Thank you.
To Chief.
It is a great pick.
Oh, one more thing. Little thing I found out years ago. I feel like I discovered fire. Use Chick-fil-A sauce as a side. Perfect dipping sauce for pigs in a blanket. I just want to let everyone out there know that.
Clem,
New
that sounds
intern
good.
just
I don't mean to
shaking
cut
his
you off, but Chief looks like he's on tilt. So we
Yeah.
gotta get to him.
That's why I pointed at you. That's why I pointed at
Yeah,
you.
look, this is what's bullshit about this show is that I show up every single day, every single draft, put in an effort, and when I get wins, Eddie takes them away from me on a technicality. Then now I know I'm fighting an uphill battle. This is not a strong category for me, strong draft category. So I'm going to do the best I get. I am a little bit on tilt. So I'm going to go with one that I don't know how it'll play, but I think it'll be my only one on the board that will be like somewhat respected. I'm taking the Pillsbury buttermilk biscuits from the frozen aisle, like that Thanksgiving, Christmas. No, nothing.
I don't think those are frozen.
Those
I
aren't
think
even. Those are like the
refrigerated.
dairy
Yeah.
aisle, aren't they?
No,
They're refrigerated. They're open
refrigerated.
containers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The dairy aisle.
No, they're frozen.
No.
Oh boy, I think Chief has
Oh,
a
my
refrigerated
God.
list. This is going to be a problem.
I think if you froze them, they would probably. Because are you talking about the ones that like pop? When
No,
you
they
open
come in like a
refrigerated.
bag.
in like the tube?
Well, I like those the best, but I think there is a frozen. Whatever. You know what?
He just tried to draft.
Unless if I could.
Nope. Fuck it. I'll take shrimp.
Fried or like.
Just
frozen
the raw
shrimp?
frozen shrimp. Yeah. So I'm taking. give me shrimp. I don't have a brand for you. Is that okay?
I had that shit. Fuck.
No.
What fucking cunt.
I kind of like it too. I like just Kenjack getting a giant 50-pound bag of shrimp for the graphic.
Yeah.
Dude, the more you get, the better. Like, it's actually, he should put generic bag. I don't care who makes
Yeah.
them.
Store
It tastes the
brand, yeah.
same.
It's
Put
the
'em right
Whole
on the
Foods.
grill,
Like that's what I'm thinking. Like the Whole
in
Foods.
the stir fry.
Yeah,
It's a
like-
good pick, Chief.
Thank you, Rico. These guys
the
almost
vibe
fell out of their
round
chair.
one.
Rico's the only one with a palate on this
That
panel.
is fucking disgusting.
The way
You sicken me.
Why?
Frozen shellfish is abhorrent.
No, frozen shrimp's good.
Ugh.
You
Why don't you
had-
just get it from the fucking butcher? Like at Mariano's. What that little it's the same
I
shit.
like to get the frozen wild caught, not some fucking farm raised that you think is fresh because you got a pea brain. This is the way to go. It's flash frozen. It's way better.
Throw it on the grill. Little
Exactly.
barbecue sauce, wrap it in bacon like they do at Frankie and Johnny's Pine Tavern.
Fuck yeah,
One of the
I
best
don't really
appetizers
trust
in the
seafood as a
fucking
whole.
game.
See, but I'd rather get the little pre-made
Cup.
plastic platter that they have that's refrigerated.
Oh,
in
see.
the,
Yeah, that's
that's
like
what I'd
that's-
do.
This is why I don't talk to you because
to me.
yeah, if you think that's better than
I-
the wild caught frozen, little stuff that's raised
and I know
in its
you're
own
going to agree
shit
with me.
and
I know you're
farm
going to
raised
agree with
shrimp.
me. I know you're going to agree with me. I automatically, and because it is, I have a pea brain. I automatically assume frozen means gross because it's like
the fucking little thing Eddie's talking
Yeah,
about.
I know, but it's not frozen.
Yeah,
even though
what
I know
he's
it's dog
talking-
shit
yeah,
food too.
Rico's right.
I know
Eddie's
it's gross
thing is
too.
gross.
It's gross,
This is
absolutely.
good.
But it's not frozen,
The
so
thing
it makes
about
it less
cheese
gross.
sticks Is in about 6 minutes, similar to Uncrustables with fucking Clem trashing on. In about 6 minutes, when you put the shrimp in water, they're ready to go.
Yep.
They're washed off, they're unfrozen, and now you can cook them. You can season them a little. Old
But you guys
Bay,
aren't listening to me.
Skewer, put them on the grill, wrap them in bacon, barbecue sauce. Do whatever you want.
I automatically assume frozen equals gross. And
Well,
I
you're-
know that doesn't make sense, but in my brain it
So
does.
why is this the first time you've said something's gross?
Yeah, Dave, I
you
don't
have
know
three
what that's
bits.
about.
It's a whole frozen
No,
food draft.
I said it about the peanut butter and jellies. I don't want a frozen preserved peanut butter and jelly. That's gross to me.
Yeah,
I'll
you'd much
eat it,
rather have
yeah.
a pizza you could fucking work for at $10.
Those things are frozen pizzas gross.
If you, we didn't even touch on that. If you give a good, the price point as a pro, then you got to talk about the other shit you're paying for that you got to throw on top of it. All right, store
I
brand
don't even
frozen
think I
shrimp
use it.
is
Yeah.
is the play.
But I don't want
Wild.
I don't. It's not wild.
It's pretty wild.
I have leftover. I'm probably not going to eat it because leftover is kind of gross to me. But I made a lemon shrimp risotto. It was fucking awesome. And you just
it's
get
good.
that. Yeah, it's great.
All right.
Chief, I do want you to go full heel one time and just draft lean cuisine in round 1.
I've actually never had a lean cuisine. Like TV dinners, to Dave's point, they kind of gross me out.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So
should
you
just go
kind
full
of you
heel.
know where I'm coming from at least.
Yeah,
you may
but
not
like-
agree,
but like
but
seafood.
Yes, I know. I understand
All right.
how it actually is, but in my brain, that's not how it
I
is.
know, but like I don't want to
My
go
next
to the.
pick, I'll take Hungry Man.
Chief, did you have a microwave growing up? I feel like you didn't have a microwave growing up.
No, we had a
Also,
microwave, but it was seldom used. We'll say that.
little dust on there.
Yeah, like I have
Also-
one. I have one now, and the only thing I use it for is the fan to get like if it's something smoking too much,
Yep.
or like a timer. Like that's basically what I use it for.
All right, I'm up.
You did sell me on the marketing side of it too. When you said flash frozen, I'm like, ooh, that that's pretty well done there. They do a good
Yep.
job keeping those shrimp with flash frozen.
Fuck yeah, they
that's
do.
good for you.
I'm thrilled that this got to me. I'm gonna go with Totino's pizza rolls.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah,
They're awesome.
I mean, they're
just
great.
dump a whole bag on the fucking cookie
they're
sheet,
good.
throw them in
They're
the oven,
definitely good.
and you eat them at 3 a.m. when you're
Yeah.
shit faced and you automatically scald the fuck out of the roof of your
burn.
mouth. Yeah.
Little hot, Eddie. Little hot.
Someone,
Loses point.
someone taught me the trick. You just got to bite a little corner off and let that thing.
Oh, and let
Yeah.
it like.
Yes, that's a
Ooh.
trick.
They say that that's like a thing with dumplings too. Like
Yeah.
that's how if
I
you
can
have the
see that.
soup-filled dumplings.
I mean, this is. I'm thrilled. It got to me at 5. That's for Clem. I mean,
I think this should have gone. It could have gone 1-1.
yeah. Give me some on that.
You
Clem.
had one.
I
So
understand.
I just have these. I don't.
But
I
I
didn't. I
pick
used
from
to
the heart.
rank all my shit in one giant like list, and I didn't do that. I listed it in categories so I don't go too hard in one category. I think if I did it, Totino's would have definitely been like top 3, maybe 1-1, maybe one. Again, pigs in a blanket means something different to me. I can't believe I just said that loud, but that's the true. That's a true fact. I mean, it's like pizza rolls. That's like been a meme for like ever too. It's like when mom makes the pizza rolls, you would lose your fucking mind because you were so excited. When a pizza roll is done perfectly, it might be the best food on earth, right? But there's so many times where it's either too cold, too hot, not crispy enough, and it just leaves you being like, I'm chasing perfection at all times. But it's a great pick, Ed. I can't say it's not a great pick. It's a great pick, and I'm kind of ashamed that it got to the end of the round. So at least we're not going to all
Do you guys
get
use
roasted.
sauce?
When that happened, Clem, you didn't think that store brand frozen shrimp was getting between Mine and your pick.
Yeah.
You didn't think that.
I mean, shrimp. I'd rather have my board than your board at the end of the day.
Wow.
Good luck. All right, I go again. I'm staying pizza. And I'm going with bagel
Double
bites.
pizza.
Fuck.
Bagel
you're,
bites.
You're just cornering the market on this.
Yeah,
type of
I mean,
an
but
item.
this is what I think of when I think of the frozen
Yes,
aisle.
yes,
Like
definitely.
these are the fucking pillars.
These aren't that good, I don't think, though. Totino's.
See, I disagree. I love
like
the crunch.
I've as a kid, I definitely had more bagel bites than Totino's.
Or Ida, excuse me, is the brand that everyone knows and loves.
I think for most of these, you can just assume Ore-Ida.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, but yeah. I feel like I got Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown. I really do. Like that's.
I think that's the deepest category, and I think I think you effectively did take running backs in the first round. That's what you did, which is an outdated strategy. No one takes running backs that high. You certainly didn't get a fucking Bijan.
All right, I got Larry Fitzgerald and Anquan Bolden. Though.
No, you can't switch your analogy. You took running
Gotta
backs.
change positions on
Yeah,
it.
just switch
It doesn't matter. I got the two best players available at 5'6", and that's why I took the 5 slot.
I don't
because
think
know
you
how
did.
deep this is.
All right, is it my turn?
Yeah, you're up.
I'm taking tater tots. So I love tater tots. I think I actually might prefer.
Ore-Ida.
Yeah,
Or Ida.
I think I might prefer them to fries. Like you know who has an awesome tater tot is fucking
Declan's.
Declan's.
It's awesome.
It is an awesome tater tot. Tater tots, that extra little crunch. That's the thing that I will still get, and you just pop them in the air fryer or like I don't know what my thing is. It's like its own little oven off the side. It has different settings, but it's like tater tots always hit. I love tater tots. It's probably my favorite like potato side. So
It's a
tater
slept-on potato.
It certainly
You
is.
can, they're somewhat versatile, too, because I've made my own skillets with them.
It's interesting.
Does the trick.
Yeah.
If you don't have shredded potatoes.
I think this is a good pick.
It's an outstanding pick.
Thank you.
Like, you should have taken them over
So
fucking...
is shrimp.
Yeah.
Shrimp was.
See, that's honesty.
Sorry, I got a protein in the first round. A
So did
staple
I.
of every diet.
Any cons on tater tots?
I don't think there is a single con about them.
It's a 5
Especially
to a player. It plays in the morning. It plays in the afternoon. It plays at night. It plays with my kids. It plays with me and my wife. Everyone loves tater tots. They are fucking great. They could be a side. They could be at the base of a dish. We make a nice little breakfast casserole when we go tailgating. Bacon, egg, and cheese in a tater tot casserole. And
Damn,
you just
that
have to
sounds
just make
good.
sure you cook them enough. That's the only issue I ever had with tater tots is the people that take them out and they're still a little chewy, which is a problem with all
Thompson
the
over
frozen
there.
potatoes. Let's be honest here. It's a great pick, Chief. It is so much better than your first pick. It's not even funny.
It is. It's
So,
like a polar opposite.
yeah, so much better.
No, I don't think so.
I mean,
It's in my second round.
I
for
know
me.
so. I know so.
Dude, I'm just
I got a question for the dads in the room. And this is like an admission that I have that I am now comfortable enough to publicize. We kind of give Chief shit for growing up without like eating shitty food.
with good parents.
I think I have evolved to the point as an adult that I would not let my kids eat like shit. Is that a thing for you guys?
It's like saying when I go to war, I'm gonna do this. It's like all sounds good. Everyone has a plan until you get punched in the mouth at 3 a.m. by a screaming baby or something. It's one of those things that like you do a better job making them not eat like shit, but at the same point,
Convenience,
there's a lot of things
yeah.
on this list here that you just have to throw in a microwave or a toaster oven and just be like, I gotta get them fed because they also will not eat any of the shit, especially young kids. I imagine like when they're like in elementary school or middle school, it gets better, but like my kids won't even eat the shitty foods. They're like, no, I just don't want it. So you're kind of being held hostage.
I also think that people just know more about diet and
Yeah,
food
yeah,
now
yeah,
than
for
when
sure.
we were
Yeah.
kids with like
The
I
food
didn't-
pyramid, that's
yeah,
bullshit.
which is
yeah.
upside down basically.
Yeah,
It
should
was
be,
like
yeah.
bread was healthy.
Right.
So
You were
you're
supposed
like,
to
pizza
ton of
was
bread,
like
yeah.
you got your tomato sauce, you got your protein with the cheese,
Right.
Your dairy, and then your bread. Like that was like that's a well
It
balanced
touched
meal.
every-
yeah.
All right,
every
Clem,
food group.
Clem, you're up.
There's so many good options out here.
Breaded shrimp. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go with. Fuck it. I'll go just because the pizzas are off the board because of Eddie.
I am waiting with bated breath
I
right now.
haven't seen this man.
It's
Like
gonna have
this.
a
Yeah,
shot
he-
clock violation here.
He is in the fucking
I'm gonna make
zone.
him wait a little since the GM just ran up after the first pick. I'm gonna make
I
the
won't
guy.
do that again. I do have my big board is up. Is very exciting.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways I could go with this, but I'm going to go with my number one of this brand, and I'm going with the Ben and Jerry's Half Baked.
Yeah.
Ice creams have been opened up. Let all the chips fall they may. I rock with Ben. Ben and Jerry's is, I think, so much better than all the other brands out there. And I know there's another brand that people fucking love. I think Ben and Jerry's runs laps around them. It's been that way. They load that motherfucker with toppings. The fucking ice cream is always like quality made. It even like has some sort of like nice earthy feeling, nice earthy story, so you don't feel bad about destroying the environment. It hits all the corners. It's a little more expensive because you're paying for quality. And at the end of the day, when my parents come home with a couple of pints like they did back in the day, we'd have a nice little Ben and Jerry's night. One of the fondest memories of my life right there. So Ben and Jerry's Half Baked. And again, I like having two different ice creams in one. Feels like you're getting a bargain.
Yeah, I mean, Ben and Jerry's on the board for all. I mean, A, it's a good pick, but B, for the graphic, that's a very good position to be in, Clem.
Yeah.
It's like an iconic logo brand, but it's so busy. Like I feel like there's a lot going on in that carton, but you still you see it and you know it. Unlike like McDonald's is like a simple the golden arches.
That's a good point.
Ben and Jerry's, I can't even describe it, but I know it, if that makes sense.
You picked the right one.
It's like
too.
weed art, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it literally is. I think they just got really high and came up with it.
Right,
And again,
right.
Half Baked as the name. Yeah, no, it's Half Baked there's a lot of other ones out there too that are all very quality. But I think it plays for me. It plays for Graham. I think that's. And I still remember the first time someone started did they just name that Half Baked? Like, respected the fuck out of it.
The most accessible product so far, maybe, because it's like everywhere. It's
every
like
gas
every little
station,
bodega,
yeah.
gas
Right.
station.
Yeah.
Like it's everywhere. So definitely will help you in that regard.
Dude, they are so good, but they are so unhealthy. Like I don't really feel guilty eating anything. I feel guilty, and I can polish off a pint of those, zero question. Like in 10 minutes, I could polish off a whole pint.
Most dangerous thing we will draft today is what I just drafted.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just looking on Instagram. I don't have it. I stumbled upon some health dude on Instagram,
And I saw you post it. We might have to play the Debbie Downer skit every time it comes to Dave. It's like, we get it. All this stuff is bad for you.
no, I know. But
right
did
or
you
no?
see that?
I did. That was crazy.
made
That
me
was
think
alarming.
Yeah.
That was a lot. Definitely.
You saw it too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It made me think I can't.
That was
eat
more
this
than I
shit anymore.
thought.
Yes.
I
The guy,
It
he did the
prevented me
math
from
and
getting
weighed the
ice cream
sugar, and
that
it's like a
day.
whole
Yeah,
pint
yeah,
of
yeah,
sugar
yeah.
that you eat legitimately, like a whole pint of sugar.
so fucking good.
Yeah, that's a lot. Rico, you're up.
They make
All right.
$700 million.
He opened it up. I think I could have wrote this off as a 1-1, but I just was leave Vontae Mac no matter what. So I was leaving with Uncrustables, tooth or fucking nail. I'm gonna take a nice little box, a 6-pack. There should be more than 6. I don't know why they only do 6. The Snickers ice cream bars
Ooh, yeah.
are fucking unbelievable. Top tier. They go quick.
Yep.
They're a little knock is a little small. I could eat 6 in a sitting. But they are superior.
They're
so
Superior
good.
snack, superior ice cream. I think they're great.
When I was 8, my grandpa was losing his marbles a little bit, and he also had I don't know, some type of diabetes. So Snickers and Snickers ice cream were his favorite thing, and they were my favorite thing too. So my Nana would buy them when we would go to visit, and then she would keep them under strict lock and key. So she would let me go, and he would be like, "Give me $1." He's like, "I'll give you $1 if you go get me one. We'll have one together, but we got to eat them over here." I'd be like, "All right." So me and my grandpa would just sit around eating Snickers ice cream bars that he would pay me $1 to go get for him. So it was a good
There's
deal.
many parts of that are very sentimental. Like the thing Dave talked about too. There was always something growing up, like the "Don't tell your mother."
Yeah.
Your dad taking you to White Castle. I mean, "Don't tell your mother." Like coming home from football, that was always good. But my grandfather too. He found these bars that we liked. Forget the brand, but they had the nuts on the outside, and they were the simple. They were just a vanilla ice cream and chocolate, and He found out we liked him, bro. He had like 36 of them in his freezer. Every time we came over and you would bond over eating that. So grandparents like buy same thing. Like he would come watch us, and we were like, oh, we like vanilla pudding. We had a case of vanilla pudding. Like grandparents buying in excess is a very sentimental thing, and I repeat that. So and also the other part too, underrated. It reminds me of Johnny Sacks smoking cigarettes in jail, being like, what the fuck do I care?
I also
like
had
that as well. So.
My grandfather used to take me we go to their house every Sunday for breakfast, and he used to take me to the store and give me baseball cards. And my grandma would get so mad, put that money towards something, great. And it was always a nice feeling. And Chief's having his little Grandpa Joe moment opening candy bar. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Eddie, do you have a good grandpa story? I'd love to hear some grandpa stories.
Yeah,
Squeaks.
I got a lot of Squeaks stories. That's a whole nother
Squeaks?
show. Yeah, it was his
His
name.
was Squeaks. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, Joey Squeaks. Joey Squeaks Morbido.
That's a great nickname.
It really is.
It's great.
Yeah.
I got some Squeaks stuff coming soon.
Oh, okay.
Also, real quick on the
still
Snickers
alive?
bar, I think I did power rankings of like the Ice Cream Man ice creams, and number one, I believe, was we can't draft anything that's dead, right? In terms of the foods, because it's no longer in the frozen food aisle.
Yeah, go ahead and let it rip,
Yeah,
Clem.
let it rip.
Because I always had the WWF bar one.
Yeah,
I had Choco Taco RIP 2. I had something that has not been drafted 3. Snickers bar was 4. I thought this was the case, and I just looked it up. It was. I remember when the Snickers ice cream bar came out, and it was a fucking moment. Like, it was like, holy shit, this is going to change the game. I just looked it up, and it says 1989, the Snickers ice cream bar is introduced. We are forever changed. And man, it was a fucking moment, and that thing was a 10 out of 10 the first time I ate it. It's a great pick by Rico.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go against the grain. I never got into these. I know they're wildly popular.
Do you like
They're
Snickers?
also very available. They're at like every gas station too.
I think Snickers are awesome, but
Yeah.
I just something about it was never.
Oh, I think they're.
I don't know.
They're
just
spectacular.
never.
They're fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know.
One more little
fucking
grandpa story.
fantastic.
He used to.
Please.
He grew up in Boston, and he loved Snickers so much that his mother would give him a nickel to take the train or whatever to get to school. He would take the nickel, go get a Snickers, and walk like every day. So like that. Yeah. So like Snickers is like in my fucking DNA. I love that pick, Rico.
You got to try the Snickers pie.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Snickers
Yeah,
pie.
Snickers pie.
Well, it's homemade from my brain.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to try it.
I think you've talked about it before.
It's good, Chief. You got to try it.
I believe you. I believe you. You said Snickers, so I'm sure it's good.
It's unbelievable.
Listen, last episode you guys were talking Friendsgiving. How about a little dog walk drafting Friendsgiving here? You guys, us, maybe a couple of your other favorite guests. We all bring something. Rico brings a Snickers pie. I think that could be a nice little
No,
thing.
the way to do that, Clem, is like you ever do they did it on, remember Mike Quick, MSG, the high school
yes.
show? He did one with basketball coaches, and they did highlights for the year. It was like an in between the playoffs. It was like a down, so like no games were going. And he brought coaches, and they went to an Italian restaurant and ate and talked about the season or like high level topics. That's what Eddie should do. We just eat at a Friendsgiving and say, "Oh, remember this?" And they cut to the clips. It's like the clip shows for Saved by the Bell. Like you cut away. Oh, remember this? And you play the clips as we all like have a nice meal and sit down.
Chief with triple nut, that was unbelievable. Yeah, there's a lot of Chief really likes
Sounds
nuts.
nice.
That might be your nut love comes from Snickers, which makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get
The
the
guy
fuck out
said he
of
loves Hungry Man in the 5th round.
All right, Dave. How are we following up Jack's Pizza?
We're following up Jack's Pizza with TGI Fridays Mott Sticks. You throw those things in the air fryer for, whatever, 8-10 minutes, and you got that fucking marinara sauce. It is like a home-cooked mozzarella stick. And I do got to give a shout-out to the air fryer. I never got one until probably about a year ago. That thing
good.
is magical.
It changes
Magical.
the game on reheating pizza.
That's the best part about it. You can cook fucking like not fried eggs, air fried eggs and shit with like the little paper inserts. You could do everything with that. I love that machine, and
Hey,
it's
Dave.
perfect for frozen fried food.
Hey, Dave. These suck.
You're a fucking idiot.
No, Clem. These are bad.
So I have a problem just with frozen Mott sticks in general that are made by us consumers. Dave said it best: 8 to 10 minutes, give or take. You cannot say that. You have to have a specific time, specific temperature, specific oven you use it in. Because if you go too long, the mozzarella fucking jizzes right out, and then you're dealing with.
I like when it
frozen
does
shell
that. When you
mozzarella.
when you pop that fucking jizz filled mozzarella stick in it, and it gives you a little thing to the back of the throat. I enjoy that.
Like the honey shallow.
It's awesome. It's part of the mozzarella sticks charm. It's part of the mozzarella sticks charm.
How many loads you taking, bro?
How many are in a box, Ed?
6, 8.
I think it's more than that.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's like 20 something.
These are like, in my head, they were the first of its kind. Like they were the first mod stick to get like on the shelves. I don't think they came with marinara early on, or maybe the marinara is bad, one of the two. But it's one of those products where I wanted to love, and I was like, no, they stink. I think they're bad, but I don't know. Just my
I think you're an idiot. Should I go really white trash for my next pick? Because I kind of want to go really white trash.
Go with what you think is the best.
I mean, we used to. Do you guys come from big families? I know he did. I had 5 siblings, so there were 6 of us, 2 adults. So we had to budget for dinner often, and we would go to Stover's lasagna, and it's so white trash and so gross, but I loved it. When I heard that we were having Stover's lasagna, I just didn't care. There was nothing home cooked or charming about it. Just throw it in the oven for an hour, and you got dinner for a whole family for $8 or whatever it costs.
See, like
It's a
I say
good
this.
brand. I could see that popping back up down the road. I got some things on there with on my board. Stouffer, it's good people at Stouffer.
So I say this all the time, but like that's my White Sox Dave just pounding Stouffer's lasagna. That's my White Sox Dave.
Yep.
That's him.
It's not draftable, but like on the topic of that, like that's your White Sox Dave. I used to eat the boxed mac and cheese or boxed hamburger helper all the time. All the time.
I never had this, so I can't comment on it.
Yeah,
Is that
me
a
neither.
violation?
I mean, I love lasagna, but I've never had it.
It's exactly what you think. Exactly what you think.
This may give my Ben and Jerry's a run for the money in the calorie count because this is a
Oh,
motherfucker. This is a bomb you drop
Horrible.
on your fucking system.
Horrible.
When you eat it.
Is
But it's
it?
great because it tastes so fucking good, right?
How big is it? Like,
I mean, it's a
oh, it's
tray
like
of
it's that
lasagna.
big.
It's big.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
can
thought
feed
it was like
multiple.
a
No.
little
You
carb.
it's like a family meal.
Have you guys ever ordered lasagna at a restaurant? Like for a sit down, you get your own little plate of lasagna.
My parents
Not a
used to trick
lasagna-
me think
not
we
a
were going
lasagna
out
guy,
to
no.
nice restaurants for our birthdays when we were like little kids, and we would go to Olive Garden, not actually a nice restaurant, and I would get the lasagna there. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
lasagna's fucking awesome.
I love
That's
a
the
good
best.
lasagna from like a nice Italian restaurant, but the tour of Italy, that was one of the things at Olive Garden. I think it's lasagna, fettuccine Alfredo, and the chicken parm. It's fucking, I mean, that calorie count too. My wife also went to Olive Garden as a kid, and she goes, "Oh, this place is fancy. They have wheels on the seats." It's funny when you think it's fancy when you're a kid.
yeah, going to Red Lobster. It's,
Yeah, right.
For sure.
Love Red Lobster.
Same thing, Dave.
My dad took.
I'm not a lasagna guy either, Rico.
Not a lasagna guy.
Yeah, I just don't love ricotta. But
Oh, I love
I could
ricotta.
eat ricotta with
I
a
know.
spoon.
really,
I-
I just
Oh
don't
yeah,
ricotta.
love
You
ricotta.
put a little dollop of ricotta on your pizza? Fuck.
Nah,
Awesome.
not for me.
ricotta
Not
guy.
for me.
Oh, white pizza's a beautiful thing too, Chiefy.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Not for me.
Rico, you're up.
So this is where it's either gonna swing the draft in my favor, or people are gonna be like, I'm out on this guy. It's like drafting Hollywood actresses, and it's like I'll take Ashley Olsen, and then I take Mary Kate. I'm going back to the well here. Maybe I'm a simp. Maybe I just have 6-year-old taste palates. Reese's ice cream, the carton. Now it used to be Breyers. I'm reading articles now. Reese's is like, it's still under Breyers, but the packaging is different. It's just its own thing. It's very orange. But either way, that's special Reese's. And not the half and half, Ken Jack. Don't fuck me with the chocolate. Just straight up Reese's ice cream, peanut butter Reese's ice cream in the carton. It's unreal. I make a pie out of that too. You can't have enough Reese's. I'll go back to the well here. I'll take Mary Kate. I'll take Ashley. I'll figure it out. I'll be the fucking Minnesota Timberwolves in 09, and I'll draft Johnny Flynn and Ricky Rubio and fucking have 4 other point guards and figure it out. That's what I'll do.
And pass on Steph Curry.
This is a Johnny Flynn pick to me.
Yeah, pass on Steph Curry.
Yeah, this is Johnny Flynn. And Johnny Flynn was a bust, and I think this ice cream. I love Reese's. Reese's is my favorite candy. I'd rather
You ever
have
had the Reese's
vanilla
ice cream?
and crumble up
You're allergic?
actual
Get the fuck outta here.
Reese's. The dairy. You yelling
He just
at over
made
there.
fucking Ed
You're
choke to
allergic. Get the
death.
fucking. You just spit the fuck out of here. Someone for being allergic to peanut butter.
For those of you that
What
don't
are you,
know what's going
lactose
on,
intolerant? Get the fuck out of here.
there's a,
Allergies are a fucking mental disease. Get through it. Fucking eat through it.
there was a social
I
guy
agree.
walking by. Rico tried to bring him in to pull him on his side for the Reese's debate, and he said he's allergic, and he chewed him out.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Reese is great. Ice cream great. That specific combo stinks. It's my favorite
It does
Blizzard.
not stink. It does not
It's not.
stink.
Dude, one of my favorite
Not
things to
for
do
me.
is get vanilla and just put peanut butter in it. And you just you put it around, like if you put it in a mug, you just put a little peanut butter around the edges, and then you put your vanilla in. You get a little
Really?
peanut butter every bite. It's fucking awesome. And
It's innovative right there.
The snack father is awfully quiet here, Clem. Play with some integrity. What do you think?
First of all, I agree with Chief. That was one of my keto snacks that I used as a workaround. I hate to tell you, Rico, you drafted Ashley Olsen with that last pick, but Elizabeth Olsen is the one that gets the ass in the tears. That was your Snickers pick. Elizabeth Olsen is better than all these. I know these guys don't know the Scarlet Witch and all that kind of shit. She's the true star of the three Olsen kids. You know how good Reese's peanut butter cups are? I keep going back to their little one-offs that they do, and they almost always let me down like this ice cream does. It just fucking breaks my heart. You put that Reese's fucking logo on something, I'm gonna fucking buy it. I'm gonna eat it, and it's honestly a coin flip whether I'm gonna love it or hate it. And I just don't love this ice cream, man. I apologize.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'm on an island.
You
but
know,
it's really good.
I love it, but if Clem doesn't, I can't argue with that because it's so up his alley. It's like, well, I have to be wrong because he's such an expert in this realm that it's like, whoa, maybe I do have raccoon taste. Maybe Cons is correct. He's not
Never say
for
that.
anything, but for this he might be because I think that ice cream is fan-fucking-tastic.
Clem, you're up.
All right, this one could go a bunch of different ways. I don't know everyone's experience with it, but I kind of want a little bit of diversity on my board here. So we're gonna go with breakfast. We're going with the toaster strudel. Does anyone know the toaster strudel here?
It took a minute for me to click they're good.
Wow.
I was like, wait.
There's only it's a great. So Pop-Tarts came out. They fucking had the pastry game in a goddamn chokehold, and then that little Pillsbury Doughboy showed up, and he said, "I'm gonna throw my nuts on the table." And you know what? Back in the day, it took a shitload of market share. I can tell you that much. Just looking at everyone else, they all knew their toaster strudel. Tastes great. Had a great array of flavors. Nice little flaky crust. If you never had a toaster strudel, I want you to pause the podcast, go to the grocery store, and just give it a shot. Give it a shot, and you're gonna love it. The only issue, and I admit this is a big fucking issue, but Dave has already kind of like made this not as big of an issue. Kind of looks like cum when you put the frosting on top. I'll fully admit that.
It might even be cum.
It's delicious. If that's what cum tastes like, I'm about to lose a lot of weight because I could basically just keep myself in one constant
Good Lord.
Ed, you've never taken a little bucket of cum to the back of the throat?
I've never pulled a Tom Wams games, no.
I don't know what that means.
From
These are better
Succession.
than
We'll watch it
Pop-Tarts.
next year.
These, I think.
Yeah.
I would think.
That's tough. Pop-Tarts are good because of their, like, you could just pop them in and eat them. You don't need them to thaw for 8 minutes or anything like that.
Yeah.
You just kind of just put them in and toasted. I don't know. I don't love them toasted. But the thing is, the strudel needs
I
to
eat
be
them
toasted.
cold.
It's a lot more
Brandon was
work.
shitting on Pop-Tarts the other day, and then the announcement came out, Cheez-Its is out. Pop-Tarts has the bowl. I like Pop-Tarts. I'm not a strudel guy. I know how they're good. They make sense. But Pop-Tarts, they don't get enough respect.
That's my problem with these, Clem, is it's just not as practical as the Pop-Tart. You know, it's kind of like when the bagel balls came out with the filled cream cheese, and everyone's like, it was all the rave, and then you're just like, hey, you know what? Like, bagels were fine. Like, we didn't need to go that direction. But they are.
If you're preparing to make a meal, a strudel is good. But it's like, you know how many fucking meetings they probably had at Pillsbury being like, how do we just make this grab and go? And they're like, dude, we can't do it. So it's like you have to cook it. And that's the reason why it's a little bit more of a niche item than, some of the other stuff on here. Pop-Tarts are also great, but let's be honest. I'm not going to suck Pop-Tarts dick. They've gotten a little crazy at this point. I mean, it's more of a dessert. Every fucking day there's 17 new, flavors in the aisle. And it's like whipped cream sundae with fucking, it's just gotten silly at this point.
They're good, though.
They've gotten out of the control.
Temperature issues as well. I don't know if we touched that.
Yeah.
Chief, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to go frozen pizza, but I feel like I'm going to
Temperature issues. Thanks a lot, Al Gore.
Rico wears one American flag hat on the podcast, and he just becomes
Yeah.
full-blown politics guy.
He's got a 45 stitched on the side, I see, too.
No. No.
Oh,
Yo, on that
That's
note,
a music thing, and then respect to the fallen. Respect to the fallen.
Ed was wearing an ACAB shirt the other day in the office.
I
Rico?
said no politics and religion at the Clash of the
I
Titans.
do it. It's a
Shut
bit,
the fuck
bro.
up.
I don't. It's a bit.
yeah.
Chief.
All right. I'm going to go with the Screamin' Sicilian frozen pizza. So I like the box. I think it's good. I like a thin crust. I wanted a frozen pizza. It was between that and another brand. I feel like they're both not like the most popular ones, so I'm just going to go with I actually have 3 frozen pizza brands that I like, but I feel like they would all get shit on, so that's the one I'm going with.
What, Miss Elizabeth or whatever?
Purely Elizabeth? No, she doesn't make one. That's granola.
I think this is a fine pick.
Okay.
That's a decent frozen.
What was the brand you said?
Screaming Sicilian? It's a decent frozen. You ever dipped into this one, Clem?
Great box.
Great box.
Like, great name. The only problem is, first time I bought one, I was expecting Sicilian pizza because it fucking says Sicilian in the name. And I just got a regular little round pie. And I don't know if they call them different things in different places. Here in New York, that's a square pizza. It's thick. And it's not like a Chicago. It's a little different
No,
than
it's
Chicago,
like Detroit
right?
kind of.
Yeah, exactly. So when I got it home, I was like, what the fuck is this? But it catches the eye. Definitely catches the eye. And I've had it once and I was kind of mad. I'll be honest, I have a little bit of a grudge against Screaming Sicilian because of that day, but I'm sure it's very good. If Chief eats it, it must be good, right?
I mean, that's not typically how the food drafts go. It's
I
not
know.
usually
It was a
the
little
commentary.
sarcasm. I hit you with a little biting sarcasm. I apologize.
I would consume a Screaming Sicilian. Never had one.
Yep.
They're not bad.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah. All right, it's to me. I'm going to go with an ice cream bar. I'm going to be called a fraud for this, but let me explain, okay? I went on a crusade about one type of ice cream in the ice cream draft, but that was from a truck to me. Like, that's what I think truck. When I think grocery store, I think a different ice cream, and it's the drumstick. I love the drumstick. You get to that bottom of the cone, that little chocolate part.
That's
it's
like a nice little reward.
Yeah.
Whew. It's a great reward. The drumstick from the grocery store. Like I said, I'm still a Chipwich guy. Don't try to come at me for that. But that's from a truck. If I'm pulling open the doors that you can see through, they're all frosted up. I want a drumstick.
I also
Drumsticks are
like the
great.
variety box. You get the caramel ones in there too. Not bad.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Respect.
Thank you.
Clem don't like it.
So currently sitting in my freezer, we have a downstairs freezer, no big deal. We're a family, we're a suburban family, so now we have the downstairs freezer. Costco, I believe it was $7 for like a 20-pack variety pack that Rico was talking about. Dug into them. It's been a hot minute since I had a drumstick. I think they changed the formula, and it's just not as good right now.
Really?
I think they changed the chocolate flavor. I think there's a little less swirl on the inside. And I'm telling you, it's just different. And the other thing I have a problem with, which I don't know if it was always this, maybe the flavor, the nuts go everywhere now. You take a bite and I got a fucking bomb going off in my face.
I prefer the one with no nuts.
Oh, you gotta have the nuts.
Yeah.
I like no nuts.
They have no nuts drumsticks? I've never seen that before.
Huh. They got the
Okay.
chocolate
I didn't
top.
know.
Yeah, all those people who have that they're mentally weak with their
fake
peanut
allergy.
allergies. Yeah.
I agree with Rico, though. That is just a state of mind. It's 100% a state of mind.
So the
Almost everything on earth is
The
just a state of
EpiPen
mind.
response to it is just
Yeah.
like just deal with it.
No, it's you need to be mentally tougher. Like, go do some budge training or something.
Okay. I mean, it kills people.
Mentally weak
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, I was joking. So, but I don't need allergists coming after me.
I love that Rico started all these jokes, political allergy jokes, and then he has to come out and get in front of them because White Sox Dave just
Takes them too far. I'm not a take things too far guy.
no.
Never.
Yeah, the drumstick, beautiful. I don't know, Clem. I think you got your wires crossed, but we'll talk offline.
You want me to go pull them? I got them. I'm going to go get you one. I'm going to eat one the rest.
Ed, you're up again while he goes.
All right. There's another one.
I'm really hoping he got a bad box or something because that breaks my heart.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that.
but like, when was the last time you had one?
Within the last month for sure.
I trust Clem over you on this. I gotta say.
Well, that's what you think. People are going to say you trust me. That's never going to happen.
Clem is just, I don't know. He says things with such authority that it makes me believe him.
I got nuts falling everywhere already. Look at this thing. Goddamn disaster.
All right, this is a little risky. It's off the beaten path, but you got to show some respect to this. It is the ultimate additive to any meal you're cooking. It's the fucking Texas toast garlic bread.
I can't believe I didn't have that on my board.
Dude,
It's so trashy and so good.
it's amazing.
I would eat it with a fucking $100 steak from Polina Meat Market.
Yes.
I mean, if you
Yes.
want to be a complete fat ass scumbag too, Eddie, you make a sandwich out of two of them.
Yep.
Like I've been there. It's usually like in depressed modes and like you go to the grocery store. And a lot of my stuff, my next couple picks gonna be 6-year-old shit. But like, bro, you make a sandwich out of like what? I don't know. Why is there not a restaurant of just like crazy like that? Like we got a sandwich on Texas toast. Like you're telling me you wouldn't eat that in a
I
restaurant?
would go to town on that.
I've shockingly never done that, but I think there are some crazy restaurants. Like, is it a fat sandwich kind of like that? But I don't know. It's like a college town thing.
I am so mad at this is probably my favorite thing on the entire board.
Dude.
They are so fucking good.
I've been
so
eyeballing
good.
it for a late round here because I think it's one of those.
What is it? It's garlic bread?
It's just garlic
Texas
bread.
toast,
Yeah, yeah.
I know Texas toast is cut
It's
thicker.
my famous
I
steak
feel like,
picture.
Yeah.
This guy, yeah.
Yo,
feel
Chief,
like
it's like thick. Chief, it's like a thick cup.
Yeah, it's like
No, I
it's-
know.
it's good.
I know what Texas toast is. I've never seen the garlic kind. This is like back in when I was a kid, my mom used to make French toast and would make it with Texas toast. But I don't remember ever having the garlic kind.
Chief is talking the sliced bread. There's
Yes,
a thing
yes,
called
yes,
Texas
yes.
toast.
Yeah.
Then this is the frozen, garlic bread version of it. I'm honestly think there's a chance your mom purposely like hid it from you because it's like just looking at it adds like 5 pounds.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
Like
makes my mouth
so bad for you.
drool just talking about it right now.
It's fucking.
Water.
It's lights out.
It is like if they served that up at Vets, I would get it with as a side.
Yeah, I don't think you're crazy.
No,
it's that.
It's that good. It's that like tasty and awesome.
You're pissed. You forgot about this
I am
one.
so mad about this.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Like, so do you guys remember Eddie and I cooked that steak that was like razor thin, and I'm like, try making fun of this dinner, you idiots, and it was a troll. People were shit talking the dinner. I'm like, if you guys say one bad word about the Texas toast on there, I will fucking actually lose my mind. Nobody talks shit about Texas toast in this house.
No.
It's so fucking good. Like you said, if I ever eat more than 2 pieces of Texas toast in a sitting, I have to like have a discussion. Like, we're going too far here. We're already living on the edge as it is. Like, if you go with the 3rd thing of Texas toast, your fingers are just like dripping butter.
With
after
yeah,
just
with all the
one.
melted butter. Oh,
It's so fucking good. And I had it on the list, and I'm like, it's so hard where to draft it, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's you drafted Justin Tucker. It's like you took the kicker, but you know what? You're fucking happy every time you see it on your team.
Yes. I'm thrilled to get it in the 4th round.
I'm very happy for you. It's sincerely happy that you got that, Ed.
Thank you, Dave.
Eddie, what was your 3rd round pick? You are carbon the fuck up right now.
Drumstick. Yeah, the thing you got in your hand.
Eddie
Yeah,
might be
that's right.
rolling.
I feel
running
great
away
about
with
where
this
I'm
one.
at right now. Chief, you're up.
I feel great about my board too. Well, I'm not trying to win anything since I got the win last week, so I can just take what I buy the most, what I like the most. I love popsicles. Popsicle season has started. Clem's making a face already as he stuffs his face with ice cream. But I'll take. This is to me the best popsicle you can get right now. It's the Outshine Sugar Free, which is the blue box. They're better than the ones with the sugar. There's something about the texture with the ones with the sugar. They're harder. They're harder to eat. These ones are like almost like a soft serve kind of ice cream as a popsicle. It's fucking delicious. So, Outshine popsicles.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm gonna
call
need
bullshit on this one.
Feidelberg to back me up on this because he's a big Outshine popsicle guy too. And but they're awesome.
No sugar.
Dave,
The guy that hates Halo Top.
I understand. I'll bring a box. They're
Can
hard
we
to
get
find.
Hannah or someone to? I want Texas toast being cooked so I can eat a piece by the time this draft's done and
Cook some
get.
Omaha steaks. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're cooking.
We'll get that.
We have to do it now. We have to go to across the street and get some Texas toast and Outshine.
You couldn't just take Popsicle brand.
That is a brand.
I know, but
Oh, I don't think those are as good either. They're not as good. These are the best popsicles. They're the best popsicles.
I'll give them a whack.
I'll try to find a box. They're hard to find. They used to be at Mariano's
By me.
by you, the one that I used to be right down the street from me. They're only in that Jewel on Southport. Like, I don't know, 1 out of 7 times because they sell out, so they're so good. Everyone knows.
I mean, you're playing for pride now, Chief. You're just trying to finish the race, so it is what it is. You're just trying to get to the finish.
Hey, Clem, you got a little glob of jizz on your chin there.
There we go. We're good.
How is it, Clem?
I'll say this. In your defense, I'm sure a lot of ice creams aren't as good as they were years ago. I'm sure they probably had to take the sugar down and all the, like, I'm sure there's some like laws, the sugar-free stuff that Chief just ensured himself he's going to be voted off the graphic, not included. It's good. It just leaves me wanting more. I feel like the drumstick was better back in the day. Just being 100% honest with you.
Tell him why. Tell him why, Rico. Tell him why.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
It's the libs. It's the libs.
No,
It's the libs.
no politics or religion on the Clash of the Titans, Dave. Stop.
Eddie, how many, just for the record, though, healthy debate, how many religions are there? You remember?
Steve Mahalik, he knew all religions.
All right, there's only there's 2, Catholic and public.
Catholic and public.
2 religions.
What's public?
Here's my problem with this draft, though, in general. You guys take a bunch of shit that I've never had, and I don't blindly shit on it. I take a brand that you guys haven't had, and you're like, oh, you're a
No,
fucking
it's shit on it.
No, I like
Clem did.
popsicles.
Clem did.
I used to hide the flavors I liked. I like the popsicles.
Yeah.
My friends were scumbags. Their mother used to come home from the grocery store, and they wouldn't help her carry shit in. They would take it and mark their initials on who got. So if it was an 18-pack, 3 kids, they all got 6. They would write TDK on there. They were scumbags.
So they were doing drafts way back when.
Yeah,
Drafting
they would go,
popsicles
but they
out.
were like
Yeah.
making sure each got the thing. I
Yep.
used to hide the greens in the back of the freezer. The green popsicles, I love those. And we're, popsicles in general, they're the best.
I wish everybody saw Clem just then because that was quite the sight.
You like that?
All right, Clem, you're up.
I'm Googling the thing. Chief, what was the name of it? I apologize.
Outshine, no sugar added.
Outshine. When you said popsicles, I was just like, I thought you were just going to take just like generic popsicles, and I kind of, okay, I know these. Yeah, these look good. The strawberry one, I feel
Oh,
like.
I know these. I know
yeah.
these.
Yeah.
These are.
Strawberry's good. The orange is good.
See, they're a little high end. Like, I don't even mind the Clem. Remember the ShopRite, like, variety pack?
Mm-hmm.
They had the brands. I don't even know what the major brand is.
I thought Chief was taking little of the popsicle brand, and you're just going with your.
Yeah, I guess it's
See, I
orange.
think those stink. The only other one that is anyone else going to draft popsicles here?
No.
I love a Rocket Pop. I love Rocket Pops.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I think that's popsicle brand. Well, they have one. They all have.
they all have a
variation.
Rocket Pop, but yeah.
Sorry, Clem, you're good.
All right. This one, I love it because of its simplicity, its ingenuity. And it's just a great fucking snack, no matter if you're making yourself or you're getting it at the ballpark. It's the best deal you can get at the ballpark. I'm talking the Super Pretzel Hot Pretzel.
Oh.
Put a little water on there, put a little salt on there, throw it in the microwave for a little bit, throw it in the
Black
toaster oven
box.
if you want, and
Okay.
it's just so fucking good. You could go with the nuggets if you want as well, but I personally just like the regular pretzel.
He's never cooked right though, Clem. They never cooked right.
You could say this about every single thing we've done. I have it down to a science, Ed. It's not too hard, it's not too soft, it's not too wet. You just have to just know your numbers, baby.
I don't know.
You're telling the guy with the pizza rolls is telling the guy that took the pretzels that it can have a problem.
No, pizza
cooking.
rolls cooked right. They're just too hot. These were always too hard or too.
No, you just have pizza rolls are too hot, or they could be too cold. They could be a little mushy, just like with the super pretzel. You just have to know your numbers.
Have you had the ones that are filled with cheese? I know I just shit on filling ones, but like the pretzel that was filled with cheese. Have you had those ones?
I've never had those.
Those were good.
Well,
Those were good. But it's a super pretzel. It's it's got its place. Rico.
All right, so I got desserts. I got dinner and lunch with the Uncrustables. Breakfast has been tapped into very little. We talked about this. I eat like a fucking 6-year-old. Give me the Eggo cinnamon toast mini waffles. 4, break them up, stick them right in the toaster or your toaster oven. It's like a 10-pack. I can eat all 10 in breakfast. A little butter on each fucking square. I know that's probably not good for you either. I don't care. Give me all of them. Toast them up. Golden brown, crispy, but not too crispy. You still want a little softness. The Eggo cinnamon toast mini waffle. Unbelievable.
Great pick. These are fucking awesome.
They're the best.
Oh, dude, this is, and especially I love that you specified the mini cinnamon. They're lights out.
That's the best one. I will take the regular. I've done dirtbag chicken and waffles with mini Eggos, and my wife is like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, I'm like, "It's easy. We know the circle. Like, look, I put the stick right in." She's like, "That's fucking gross." But yeah, the square. It's just the little character guy on the box. All of it. I could eat a fucking 100 of them.
Yeah, this was my Mr. Irrelevant, so needless to say, I'm mad you took it.
Hold on, I'm
Cinnamon
trying to
is a
Google them.
cheat code,
Cinnamon
man.
Toast Crunch mini waffles?
No,
No.
Google this, Dave. Eggo cinnamon toast mini waffle.
You're a fan, Clem, right? I assume.
A huge fan. Cinnamon is a cheat code I've realized with like all foods. Like if there's a cereal and then they have a cinnamon version, get the cinnamon version because it's gonna be bad. Like I love Life, I love Cinnamon Life more. Eggo waffles are awesome and also an absolute savior for parents. Like I'm in the morning, I'm groggy, my kids want to eat, I just throw them in, and these in particular are incredible. Does this one say, I don't know if it's this or the French toaster, because it says like you don't even need syrup, like it's sweet enough as
Yeah,
is,
it's
kind of
sweet,
thing.
no syrup. I mean, this guy is a fucking snack machine.
I'm telling you, boy.
no syrup needed. Yeah, that's what,
That's what it says. I knew it.
I
fucking
wish I
knew
could
it.
share this screen. Google image it. Something.
I got it. I see it.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing,
Yeah,
man. That's
great pick. White Sox, Dave.
I'm kind of now that we are halfway through 2023 and heading towards an election year in 2024 between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. I am going to go ahead and concede this election and go with something that I love because I think Ed is running away with it. I know we don't do politics in the
We don't do
Clash of
politics
the
or
Titans.
religion.
I got a
But,
strong board. I got a strong board.
I think Ed's running away with it. I'm going with these are the things I buy once every time I'm at a grocery store. I will get these. I'm going with the Ore-Ida hash browns. I fucking love them. But I like this isn't a throwback to me being a kid and liking them. This is I buy them all the time. I'll throw them. I got a little Weber flat top insert for my grill now, and
The shredded ones.
Yeah, the shredded
Shredded.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
The hash
happy.
browns.
I'm happy you did this because this is you.
This is.
Yeah.
He knows.
Oh, yeah.
I love a breakfast
Yeah.
breakfast skillet, and I'll make my own at home with these. They're super cheap, super. You just throw them on a fucking buttery pan, and they're done.
This is one of those things where it makes it so much easier.
Exactly. 'Cause
Than doing like the actual potato shredding
On your own, yes.
on your own. That it makes it worth it. So
So does anybody else plan to take a ride of stuff?
I already did. I took tater tots.
I
No,
know.
I'm not
Yeah.
taking any.
I'll tell you this: when you talk about the things having a moment, when those Ore-Ida microwavable, remember the box with the microwavable fries?
Yeah.
Done in a minute. That's on my board. I'm not gonna do it. I might go somewhere different. But bro, those things were unbelievable too. That was another one of my grandfather. Puts the box in, and you got it right in front of you. He's got salt and ketchup for you, like you're a fucking restaurant. They were unbelievable.
Tastes like fast food. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking in on these things. Yeah.
They're
100%.
good. They hold up.
Yep. For sure.
All right, Dave, kick us off the 5th round.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my my air fryer, just chicken tenders. Do we need a brand? I usually just get the first brand I see.
Tyson.
I think you kind
Sorry,
of.
Go Tyson.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
That's
Tyson.
fine, Tyson.
I was gonna say I
Yeah.
think you kind of do because there's some that are not.
Yeah, right. I'll go with Tyson. Throw them in the air fryer.
How often do you get those?
I'd say a couple times a year.
Okay.
Like when I know I have a big weekend coming up, like for instance, say the Windy City Smokeout, and I know I'm gonna be in and out like all weekend. These are perfect, and I'll toss them in my own not my own buffalo sauce, but Frank's Red Hot, and then I'll douse them in ranch, and nice and easy. They're great.
Actually, shocking. That's the first chicken that's gone. I think.
Yep.
Shocking. So I think they have their place. You know what you're getting.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
of chicken.
It's-
I
right.
think they're interchangeable. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We're
I
probably
think it's-
we're probably gonna get shit on for not taking enough chicken, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Probably.
I'm up against it with the rundown, but
Hey, tell John
all right,
Rich
so
move it back.
It's
a little
gotta
bit.
it's gotta be frozen doors, right? It's gotta be frozen doors in the aisle.
Yeah.
Where's your
Okay,
head at,
all right.
Rico? Let's see what you got.
Here's what.
Yeah. If you want to
I
get crazy
don't
with
wanna-
it,
I don't want to murky the waters. I had one that was like out of left field, and I don't want to murky the waters. There's a lot of different ways I can go here. Fuck. I want to take a dirtbag one just because that's how I grew up with this one thing. I'll keep it simple. The Nathan's famous jumbo crinkle cut fries, the big green bag, those hold up pretty well. Give me a big bag. I feel like those go really well with like burgers. You know, like I mean, even working at these were kind of a firehouse staple. You get the two. It's like, all right, we're gonna make burgers. Get the 2 bags. Throw them right in the oven. I think they hold up pretty well. Nathan's is regional around here. It's one of the, obviously, like, probably, I think they invented the hot dog. Nathan's green bag, jumbo crinkle cut French fries. I'll take to round out the board.
Can't go wrong with that, Rico. And that was the first time when I realized how the magic of the air fryer is when we made those in the air fryer, and it made it from like a good fry to an elite fry. And I've had this take, I think, before. I think at their best, if you get a fry perfectly well done, the crinkle cut could be the king of fries.
I agree. I was just gonna say that. That's like, you guys. We have the Portillo's out here. I think they're the only.
It's like, yeah,
they're the only fast food
ones.
that does a crinkle cut, to my knowledge. Maybe Culver's too, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. But I think I agree, and I need that a little extra crunch, and I feel like you get more crunch with the crinkle than any other fry. So I love a crinkle cut fry.
That's the only time I will enjoy the fake plastic melted cheese.
Oh, I don't like those. I never like that.
It's gross, but I like them with the crinkle cut fries for whatever reason.
Never had these, but I take your word for them.
Do you like a crinkle cut?
I do. Super Dog.
I don't think they've made their way out there. I feel like Nathan's doesn't bother sending them to Chicago.
They might. We got Nathan's out here.
So here's my take on Nathan's. I like their like dogs you cook on by yourself on the grill. Every time I've been to New York and I've had it, I'm like, I don't know. They're better as like a barbecue.
Oh,
backyard.
the actual place? The actual place is not good.
Yeah,
it's downhill. No.
It's so weird. Like the locations that they make them for you, they're not good. But
it's not that good.
But the package shit plays.
Oh, I thought you meant the actual Coney Island.
Oh,
it's a total shithole, right?
Best, but the ones in the mall and shit, no, they're trash.
Yeah, those are bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same.
Fries are good though, and it comes with the little knife or the little fork too, which it doesn't come. They almost should include a fork in every bag so you could make it. But crinkle cuts hold the ketchup well too. Not a lot of people. You can really dip it in there, have some fun with it if you want.
Who's up?
Clem.
Remember when Big Cat got doused with the fake blood at Coney Island? He had the fucking hot dogs. So confused.
Stupid fedora.
All right, I could go a lot of ways here. There's gonna be some good honorable mentions. But I didn't touch the pizza category. I might as well get myself an entree here. I'm going DiGiorno stuffed crust.
Good pick.
It rises. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. Dumbest fucking saying ever because it never tastes like delivery. But you know what? It got the people into the stores buying their shit. They have 1,000 different varieties now because they are probably the king of frozen pizza, I guess, if you're just going on numbers. And I remember I always liked stuffed crust, even back when Pizza Hut did it, and then they brought it too, and it's good enough. So give me some DiGiorno stuffed crust.
Yeah, I mean, great value in the 5th round. I think taking a pizza.
Yeah,
I don't. Not
this wouldn't be my pizza, but
yeah, I think it actually did. It go undrafted in the pizza draft?
I think
it
it
may
did.
have, and
yeah,
I always would take stuffed crust though. I'm a sucker for stuffed crust.
Yeah, me too.
I don't. It falls off. I don't know.
And it sucks because Pizza Hut is not around anymore.
They're not
around me anyway. I don't have an accessible Pizza Hut.
They're not.
There's not a lot of
Pizza Hut's doing well. It's not around me. Sorry.
There was a thing where it used to be a Pizza Hut, and you see all these pictures of banks and shit like that, and it has like the Pizza Hut roof and everything. So it's definitely a problem. Actually, fun fact for you, Rico, I got to go to the double nickel Michael Jordan game because my mom's cousin was recording a commercial with stuffed crust. Do you know who that person was?
Your mom was recording a commercial with somebody with stuffed crust. Patrick Ewing.
Nope, it was Donald Trump. He was a billionaire, millionaire at the time. So again, I don't want to say this during the draft, but it is a fun fact. It was 1995, and he was doing a stuffed crust commercial, and her cousin had to do it. So I got his tickets to the game and saw the double nickel live. Killed me, these fucking Chicago guys over here. Then they ruined my childhood. But
well, wasn't he wearing 40?
Fun fact,
he was wearing
I
number
went to-
45, so it all kind of comes together.
45. Yeah, there you go.
No politics or religion.
Fun fact, in
the
high
Clash of the
school,
Titans draft.
we did a club night the night before Martin Luther King. Shout out my boy PJ. He always had the buses. His brother would DJ in these spots in the city. We met at a Pizza Hut on Highland Boulevard by New York Lane. We took the bus and then we got dropped off there in like a snowstorm. And I sat next to some girl rolling face for like 2 hours on the trip back and forth. So, and I got to sit with you dancing. It was a good night. So, shout out Pizza Hut.
Shout out Pizza Hut.
Shout out the Hut. Chief.
Chief's never eaten at Pizza Hut. I'm gonna just throw that one.
No, I have. I was
haven't
probably
in a
like
while.
10. It's probably 10. I probably had a birthday party there or something.
Oh, nice.
And I've done the airport Pizza Huts before too. In a moment of desperation.
Yeah, that's a tough moment.
Yeah.
Like, here we go, boys.
You're down bad. You've been delayed.
$10 personal pan pie. Oh,
Yeah, and it's like sometimes you're at the airport and you're just longing for a bag of frozen broccoli. And that's
You want to do
that's
the
I'm
rundown?
taking-
The rundown crew is bullying me.
Well,
All right,
tell,
yeah.
tell them to give you 10, 15 minutes. Can they
I
do
know.
that?
What do you want me to do?
Well, I just made my pick quickly so we can move
Well,
on.
no, we got this is a good draft.
Frozen
We gotta give it its proper
broccoli.
due.
Did you sneak in a frozen broccoli there, Chief?
I did. That's probably the thing
He
now.
actually did sneak it in because I didn't hear him.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it either.
That's the thing that I buy from the frozen section the most now is between that and a particular brand of frozen breakfast sausage. But I'm going with frozen broccoli because I eat it probably 5 days a week. You just toss it right in the pan. Is
there a certain brand or no?
I get like the
don't
I think
know
it's
which
called
one.
365. It's that
Yeah,
whatever
that's
that
right.
Whole
The
Foods.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Frozen broccoli's frozen broccoli.
That's not true actually.
That is very true.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
think
That's
it's-
absolutely true.
You guys don't know anything about frozen broccoli.
I buy
You're
frozen
just
broccoli. for
shoving it
soup.
down because you have to. That's all.
No, I like it. It's
Frozen
like my
broccoli.
favorite vegetable.
I had
Who's
frozen broccoli last night.
Yeah.
Don't know anything about frozen broccoli.
I was talking
Who's
to Eddie.
next?
I
Eddie
eat
and Dave.
broccoli.
Well, frozen broccoli.
But-
Frozen broccoli is, I think that's similar to your hash browns. It's the best frozen vegetable.
I would agree there. I
Yeah,
would agree.
so-
Whenever I make my world famous award-winning broccoli cheddar soup,
you gotta
at
go
home.
frozen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not chopping that shit up on my own. That takes too long.
Frozen
Chief's
broccoli.
graphic is going to be a ride. I'm just thinking there's shrimp at the top, there's broccoli at the bottom.
I think people might be actually pissed at him after this comes out.
Like, I don't
People
care.
might want to just boot you off the panel. Just be
Why?
like, This guy doesn't deserve a jersey anymore.
Sure I do.
Yeah,
I just won last week.
DFA him or place him on waivers.
I
or
won
something?
last week
We
by
might
a
have
wide
to.
margin.
It
So,
was an
I
all,
mean,
it was a
we
home run
play all
derby.
played by
Luis
the same
Garcia
rules.
hit home runs here and
Yes,
there.
that was a
Was
celebrity.
that an authentic draft or was that a fake draft?
It was a
fake
real
draft.
draft.
It was
I
an
remember
express.
sitting there for over an hour drafting months, and I won. I had over 50% of the poll. I beat all of them combined.
There were a lot of ballots hidden in cars, reminiscent of 2020. But whatever.
Hanging chads and whatnot.
All right, I'm up. Mr. Irrelevant.
Mail-in voting.
Yeah, can we get some takes on mail-in voting real quick, Ed?
Yeah, actually, I
is that
did
allowed?
want to bring up the what's the ballot that they're suing our former president, number 45, the company. What's it called?
The one that just sued Fox
I'm
News.
just-
and
Yeah,
won.
and Fox
we're just
News.
Gonna be, we're gonna be
I wanted to
we're gonna
talk
be
about that
flagged on
today.
YouTube.
I'm
We're gonna be
joking.
flagged on
It's like,
Spotify.
come on, Eddie, make the pick.
I don't really care. I'm between two, man. There's a big heavy hitter just sitting there that
Frozen
nobody's
peas?
touched.
Ooh, there is a big one. I don't know if you're looking at the same one I'm looking
There's
at.
a couple
but he is
big
a
time
monster.
hitters on there.
There's a heavy hitter, dude. But I'm gonna take something that, and this is gonna get panned. You guys are gonna shit on this, but I don't care. This is unanimously a big time player in the frozen food aisle, especially when you're a kid. They're most famous and they're the best when they're made at state fairs, but it's a fucking corn dog, man. Like there's something about the corn dog that
Is gross.
it's.
Yeah, no,
but listen,
not for me.
I'm telling you, it's gonna get panned. But that corn dog is a staple in the frozen food aisle.
It is, and I don't hate the pick, but
I wonder how often they have
that's
to
so
restock.
far down. That should have been an honorable mention.
No, I think it's. I
How
think it's
often do you eat those?
never. But it's out of respect. That's out of respect.
To the corn dog?
Yes.
You could have given it's more out of respect to the hot dog, I would assume.
See, I don't think so, dude. I think that because you can't get a corn dog not frozen at the grocery store, to my knowledge.
I think
One
this
of those
pick
things
stinks.
I'd rather someone else cook, preferably at like a carnival setting
right
or
back,
something,
don't
than
leave.
myself cook. That's
That's-
the problem with it. I don't like making it myself. So I saw it in the frozen food aisle the other day, and I was like, okay, noted.
I told you, like I said, it's going to get panned. I was ready for this, but I still stand by that the State Fair corn dog, it's actually called the State Fair corn dog,
That's the brand.
that blue box, yes,
Yeah.
is as important to the frozen food aisle as almost anything. I really believe that. I mean, you make a face. You don't even know. You don't even know that you don't know over there.
I mean, I've had corn dogs before.
But can you at least meet me there, Clem? Yeah, if you don't like the pick, it's a
It's
staple
the wrong
in the
box of
aisle.
It's a
Outshines.
staple. It makes sense. Not for me, but it's a staple.
Well, it makes
Yeah.
a big difference.
They didn't have
Oh,
sugar
I'm
free,
sorry.
but
Oh, there it is. Let's have ourselves a day. Texas toast, baby.
I mean, we're just
good.
giving out
Was
free
she
ads.
sponsoring us, Dave? Like,
this is Texas toast isn't a brand. That's just this
Yeah,
is the most generic shit
I
on
know.
earth.
all right, Rico's got to
What do you got
run.
honorable mentions?
All right, you go because you got to run.
Yeah, my bad. I had Edie Brownie Brick Road is a crazy ice cream. It's fucking unbelievable. Rocky Road, Stouffer mac and cheese. The dirt bag I wanted to take was Minute Maid lemonade in a can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Bro, that was a staple in our house. Marie Caliender's chicken pot pie. And the one I was going to take off the grid, but it got ruled out, was I would have taken clams. Cherry Stone clams technically are frozen. They're on ice, but it's not in the drawers. So Cherry Stone clams are really good too. But that's what I got.
All right, let's do the vote off, and then the four of us will do the rest of
That's
honorable
fine.
mentions
That's
since
fair.
you
I
got to
appreciate
run.
it. They're killing me. I
Can we
vote
just,
Dave.
like-
lost me a lasagna.
Okay, I was going to read it off, but we could. Do you got one, Clem?
Chief.
Dave?
Chief.
Chief. I mean, it's Chief.
Voted for Rico.
I didn't even vote for you. I didn't even vote for you. You turncoat motherfucker. I didn't even vote for you.
I mean, your Reese's ice cream.
He's Benedict Arnold.
Why is that
Tell him
Benedict
about
Arnold?
Benedict Arnold, Ed.
You didn't vote at all, did you?
Crazy. Yeah, you voted for Dave.
Oh, I
First
didn't hear you
one.
say
That
that.
is fucked up, by the way. There is nothing wrong with my
bro.
board.
Frozen
I don't think it's as
lasagna.
good as Ed's
You-
board, but there is nothing wrong with my board.
You watch this. Listen, Dave.
You say
I
that
like
every
you,
week,
but
though.
Dave,
Or
I
girl.
like you, but you sit in your underwear, you watch The Simpsons, and you eat Stolford's lasagna out of a fucking box.
I
Like,
haven't
what do you
had it in
expect?
fucking probably 20 years,
it
but I did enjoy it when I was like, oh,
Well,
Stouffer's
credit
nice.
to me for being the only guy who drafts stuff he still actually eats.
I couldn't.
Respect.
I haven't.
I eat all this shit
The only
that I
thing I
take.
actually buy on this entire list is the hash browns. That's
Well,
probably it after a glance.
I mean, what does Portnoy say? Authenticity always
This
wins.
was
So
an
that's a
iconic
staple
draft,
of the
Eddie. Thank
Parada
you for
gang.
inviting me. Clash of the Titans.
It was a pleasure.
See how I do. I appreciate it.
Thank you,
Of course,
Rico.
Rico. Have fun
All
in the
right, boys.
rundown. We could wrap up here. I wanted waffles there at 25. The Titan that's still there is Hot Pockets.
I don't
Never
think
had
they're.
one.
They're
Was that the one you were thinking about, Clem?
No, but I think I took it, but yeah, it's definitely. I have a different. I think you said the Titan egg, just in regular Eggo. I guess Rico did take the other one.
That's
so
why I didn't
it'll
do
have
it.
representation.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a fair point.
That's why I didn't do it. Obviously, the Chipwich, the popsicle, like Chief said, the taquitos.
that's the one I thought you were talking
That
about.
was the one I thought you were going to
Yes.
say.
Really, the taquitos and the
They're
mini
awesome.
tacos. I have. Anybody else? Clem, you got anything left?
I like the Newman's Own frozen pizza and the Amy's frozen pizza too. Red Baron, I think Red Baron's fine too. Red
Baron
Baron's
is very
good.
good.
In terms of like peanut butter ice cream, I think it's only in Chicago. Jenny's, the Jenny's.
That's a Chicago thing. I'm pretty sure, but it's awesome.
It's so
awesome.
fucking good.
Yeah.
It's the best. I think it's the second best ice cream I think I've ever had.
It's awesome ice cream.
It's great ice cream, and yeah, bag of frozen peas. I eat a lot.
Here's
of,
one.
a lot of frozen peas.
I love you, Chief. I really do love you, dude, man. I love you, man.
The Stouffer's mac and cheese. Even though that does go against my non-fake cheese take. One thing I used to do when growing up that I absolutely love, two things actually. Boxed fish sticks. Clem?
I don't like fish, so
I don't
that
really
smell
like
just
fish either,
drives me
but those
nuts.
when I was young, I loved those. And then the boxed pierogies, I used to drench them in ketchup. I know it's fucked up, but it was like I was very young. I loved those things.
And
Kids
those,
eat everything with ketchup too. You don't have to be ashamed
Yeah.
of that, Dave. As long as you righted your ways.
there's a million ice creams and there's a million
Yeah,
pizzas we missed too. Tombstone, Home Run, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
I like the little mini home runs.
those I like those too.
Yeah.
The
I like those too.
boxed cheese ravioli is very good.
Yeah.
I think home run was a big one. Someone drafted it a while ago. I've never had it. Actually, I saw it at the grocery store recently. I'm gonna have to try it because I've never had it before.
It's good.
I remember it got a lot of hype about it. And the Stouffer's, I'm pretty sure Rico was thinking Stouffer's mac and cheese because when you were talking about the lasagna, he had some wheels moving. I would never probably eat it, but that fucking mac and cheese looked so good in Home Alone. Where I was like, shit,
Exactly.
man, I may have to fuck with some
exactly.
Stouffer's mac and cheese.
Exactly. It's like that. It's like shitty buffet mac and cheese that's like objectively shitty, but awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
like
what it is.
Velveeta, I shouldn't like Velveeta, but I love the fuck out of Velveeta.
It's
even though it's
exact-
coming out of
Something about those shells though, like that's.
Yeah.
I love the Velveeta shell.
All right then, Clem. It's always a slice.
I got some. I got some. You want me just to finish?
no,
mine up?
you're good. Keep going. Sorry, I didn't.
All
I
right,
didn't realize.
so I got to shout out this. It would be hard to put on the graphic, but I think we all grew up with Elios, or I say Elios. Some people say Elios.
We don't really have that here.
Yeah.
No, okay, that was big here.
I don't think I know what that is.
It's a pizza, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a pizza, like a square pizza. It's not like Sicilian style. It's a little thinner, but it was always a go-to here when I was growing
It's like
up.
a single serve, right?
Yeah.
It's like a 3-part. You could rip them apart into 3s, or it's just one big one, depending
Yeah.
on how you want it. With kids, you just usually break it up. This one could have gotten some pushback, but I swear they sell it in the aisles here. I didn't want to have a fucking war. Carvel ice cream cake. Do they have them in your grocery stores? You could buy like a legitimate ice cream
I think
cake.
Carvel's in Northeast.
Yeah,
place
we don't really
also.
have Carvel.
So I'm happy I ate that one. Another one that is fucking dead. It guts me. I don't know if you guys have. Do you guys have Friendlies out there?
Nope.
We do not. That's also
Oh.
Northeast only.
It was the watermelon roll. It was like it looked like a watermelon. It was sherbet. It looked like watermelon. The red was watermelon flavored. The like white rind was lemon flavored, I believe, and there was a little bit of like sprinkles to make it look green. And then the pits were chocolate chips. Fucking incredible.
Damn, that
Died in
does sound
2021, year before the fucking Choco Taco was taken away. Plain old ice cream sandwich is a great fucking snack.
Yeah.
I think. We
Klondike
talked about
bars?
this in the past.
Yeah.
I fuck Klondike bars. They're dead to me. They
Ed,
killed
would you
Choco
take
Taco.
a glob of jizz to the face for a Klondike bar?
No, I'd go with another option probably. But if it was the last ice cream, give me the jizz, I guess.
Just let her rip. Come on, you
And I
little
think
fucking
I-
slut. Like right
Oh,
in front of your
Dave,
face.
no, that was too much. That was way too much.
People, if they didn't
Oh
get put up by the
God.
politics talk, I think the cum talk might have. We had a lot of cum talk today, me and Dave.
Yeah,
So
we did.
that's
There
what
was
happens
a
with
lot
the
of cum
Titans
talk.
clash. And again, I think you guys are crazy for letting me have the only Ben and Jerry's on the board there, man. Like that's gonna stick
I
out
kind
my
of
throat.
avoided
Calm down.
ice cream
Stuff that was already
intentionally
taken,
because
yeah.
it was.
That was
Yeah.
integrity by the group. Integrity.
Fuck Haagen-Dazs too. I'll just say it now.
Oh, I
because
like
Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs.
I like
I've never
Haagen-Dazs.
been a Haagen-Dazs guy because I'm a Ben and Jerry's like diehard, so I almost have to hate them on principle.
I
you know?
feel like Haagen-Dazs is actually like the purest. It's only like 3 ingredients. It's like sugar, milk, or sugar cream, and like whatever ingredient for vanilla. It's
Vanilla.
well, no, but like there's something else. Like there's
yeah.
but it's like this is like the purest or like original recipe of how to make ice cream, and I always respected that. None of the extra like bullshit.
Well, I don't know if you've been in the frozen aisle section recently, Chief. They're trying to go Ben and Jerry's on us. They're loading it with toppings now. They're trying to get into the Ben and Jerry's.
I have
game,
seen
so.
that. So I like to just get the good peanut butter
Purest form.
and then a little bit of vanilla, and just go to town.
Hell yeah.
But then
Oh,
Dave Post talked me out of it, so I got fucking popsicles.
Dude,
instead.
it's bad, Clem. It seriously has ruined ice cream for me. I'm
Yeah,
not even
it-
kidding when I say that. It's ruined ice cream for me.
there was like the strawberry video where you see like bugs coming off of strawberries that ruin strawberries for me. And then there's
I
the
saw
thing
that
about
too,
Fig
yep.
Newtons, how that was made, and those two things ruin
Yep.
things I love. I can't even fuck with this ice cream thing because I don't want to have that ruined for me. Only other two things I have were the Smiles French fries. I feel like they had a
Yeah.
moment in their son back in the day, and then the Dino chicken nuggets as a dad. That's just like perfect. The kids will always eat. Like that's one of the 3 things they'll always eat no matter what.
Yeah, there you go. The kid cuisines.
Kid cuisine.
Remember those?
Yeah. So what was it? Kid cuisine, lean cuisine. What was the regular cuisine? Was it just like or maybe there was none?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Lean pockets, hot pockets. That was the other thing. That,
Yes, remember that.
Yeah.
All right then, Clem. Thank you very much as always. Thank you to Rico. This was a fun one. But all right,
That was
thank
smart,
you.
Eddie.
Thank
Oh,
you,
Mike.
Thank you, Clem.
everybody, for listening. Thank you for watching. We will see you all tomorrow.